Imagine a filter in your home that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, keeping the environment clean and safe. Now, imagine that filter is becoming clogged, but it doesn't make a sound. It doesn't leak, it doesn't rattle, and it doesn't stop working entirely. In fact, it keeps functioning so well that you don't even notice a problem until it is 75% blocked. This is exactly how your liver operates. It is often called the silent organ because it possesses an incredible and sometimes dangerous ability to mask its own distress. Most people believe that liver disease only happens to those who consume excessive alcohol, or that it always shows up as yellow skin and eyes, a condition known as jaundice. But that is a dangerous misconception. By the time jaundice appears, the damage is often advanced. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD, is a global epidemic affecting millions who have never touched a drop of alcohol. It is a quiet buildup of fat within the liver cells that slowly triggers inflammation and scarring. Today, we are uncovering the whispers of this silent filter. We're going to look at the subtle, often ignored signals your body sends when your liver is struggling, long before the situation becomes a medical emergency. Understanding these signs isn't just about health awareness, it's about catching a silent problem before it speaks too loud to fix. To understand why the signals are so subtle, we have to appreciate the sheer workload of the liver. Nestled on the right side of your abdomen, this 3-pound powerhouse is your body's primary chemical processing plant. It performs over 500 vital functions every single day. First and foremost, it is your master detoxifier. Every nutrient, every medication, and every toxin you ingest passes through the liver to be filtered and neutralized. But it's much more than just a waste treatment plant. The liver is also a master manufacturer. It produces the proteins necessary for blood clotting and the bile required for fat digestion. Furthermore, the liver acts as your body's central energy warehouse. It regulates blood sugar by storing glucose as glycogen, releasing it whenever your body needs a fuel boost. It also metabolizes fats and processes iron. Because the liver is involved in so many different systems, from digestion to energy to immunity, when it begins to fail, the symptoms don't just show up in one place. They appear as a strange, disconnected collection of red flags throughout the entire body. Because the liver is so resilient, the early signs of fatty liver disease are often dismissed as just getting older or being stressed. Let's break down the 10 most common early warning signs. First and most common is unexplained persistent fatigue. This isn't just being tired after a long day. It's a deep, cellular exhaustion that doesn't go away with sleep. When the liver is burdened with fat, it struggles to manage energy metabolism, leaving you feeling constantly drained. Second is discomfort in the upper right side of your abdomen. You might feel a dull ache or a sense of fullness just under your ribs. This is often caused by the liver physically enlarging as fat deposits grow, stretching the capsule that surrounds the organ. Third, look at your skin for spider angiomas. These are small, red, spider-like capillaries that usually appear on the chest, neck, or face. They occur because a struggling liver cannot properly break down estrogen, causing small blood vessels to dilate. Fourth is palmar erythema, or red palms. If the fleshy parts of your palms near the thumb and pinky are persistently red and feel warm, it's a classic sign of hormonal imbalances linked to liver dysfunction. Fifth, keep an eye on your legs and ankles. If you notice swelling, known as edema, it may be because the liver isn't producing enough albumin, a protein that keeps fluid from leaking out of your blood vessels into the surrounding tissue. Sixth is a change in your cognitive function, often called brain fog. You might find it harder to concentrate or notice slight memory lapses. This happens when the liver fails to filter out toxins like ammonia, which can then travel to the brain. Seventh is a sudden increase in bruising. If you find bruises and can't remember bumping into anything, your liver might be struggling to produce the proteins needed for your blood to clot effectively. Eighth is digestive distress, specifically nausea or a loss of appetite. Since the liver produces bile to break down fats, a fatty liver can make greasy or heavy meals feel like lead in your stomach, leading to a general feeling of queasiness. Ninth is dark urine. If your urine remains a dark, tea-like color even when you are well hydrated, it could indicate an excess of bilirubin in the bloodstream, a clear sign the liver's filtration is compromised. Finally, 10th is sleep disturbances. Many people with fatty liver disease experience a reverse sleep cycle, feeling awake at night and incredibly drowsy during the day. This is often linked to the liver's role in regulating the body's internal clock and chemical balance. So, what causes the liver to start storing this dangerous fat? While genetics play a role, the most common drivers are metabolic. High sugar intake, especially fructose, is a leading contributor. Unlike other sugars, fructose is processed almost exclusively by the liver. When we consume too much, the liver has no choice but to turn that sugar into fat. Other major risk factors include obesity, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and insulin resistance. The danger of fatty liver disease is that it is often asymptomatic in clinical terms, meaning a standard physical might not catch it. If you have noticed 2 or more of the signs we discussed, it is time to be proactive. When you see your doctor, don't just ask for a general checkup. Specifically request a liver function test or LFT. This blood test looks for elevated enzymes like ALT and AST. If these enzymes are leaking into your blood, it's a sign that liver cells are being damaged. You might also ask for a fibroscan, which is a specialized ultrasound that measures the stiffness of the liver. The stiffer the liver, the more scarring or fibrosis is present. Early detection is everything because unlike many other organs, the liver has a remarkable ability to heal itself if caught in time. The good news is that fatty liver disease is often reversible in its early stages. The golden rule of liver health is simple. What you put into your body determines how your filter functions. First, drastically reduce your intake of added sugars and high fructose corn syrup. Think of sugar as taxing your liver. By cutting back, you give the organ a chance to process the fat it has already stored. Second, focus on a diet rich in cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, kale, and Brussels sprouts. These contain phytonutrients that support the liver's natural detoxification pathways. Third, stay active. Even moderate exercise helps your body use up circulating glucose, preventing it from being turned into liver fat. And finally, be cautious with medications. Over-the-counter painkillers, specifically acetaminophen, are processed by the liver. Always follow the recommended dosages to avoid unnecessary strain. The key takeaway for today is this: your liver is your body's silent protector, but it isn't invincible. It won't scream when it's in pain. It will only whisper through fatigue, skin changes, and subtle discomfort. By paying attention to these silent signals now, you can take action to protect your health for the long term. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and share it with someone who cares about their wellness. Don't forget to subscribe to Hidden Warning Signs so you never miss an episode. Join us next time as we investigate Kidney SOS, where we explore the hidden red flags of renal health. Your body is always talking to you. Make sure you're listening. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.